So here's the solution to task 1. Hopefully you've had a go at this and you've had a go at writing it out, and then we can just compare the two. So the first thing I'm going to do, it's going to be a subroutine. Now you may not have done this, so you can add this into yours. So subroutine, capital letters, and I'm just going to call it, what can we call it? So we can call it get data. Let's call it get data. And I'll put the brackets there as well. Right, so let's call get data. Next thing we want to do within that subroutine, so I'm just going to tab in there. Now we used the word file handle before, so we might as well use it again here. So we're going to store the name of the file in a file handle, and it's going to be called data.csv, although you can rename that within your own code. So we've got the name of the file, and the reason why we use the variable name here is that we don't have to delve into our code to find out where we've named the file. In case we want to change it, we go straight to this variable that's holding the name of the file. So it's just a lot easier for us for maintenance of the code afterwards. So we've got that. Next thing we want to do is open it and store it in a variable called file. So just as there is above there, we're just going to do open, and then in the brackets here, we just need to write file handle. Ooh. Now you might have an issue with some capitalization, just because Google Docs likes to put capital letters in for you, but that's fine. So it looks a bit different. So file handle there, and so we've got the name. We've opened the file. We want to read that file, and we want to store it somewhere. That's all about destinations. So I'm just going to call it destinations and plural. It's the destinations data, maybe you could call it. And then we're going to read the file, and we're going to put all that information into destinations. Now you know that when you do this in Python, it's going to be a little bit more complicated. There's a few more steps we need to go through in terms of reading the CSV, stripping out the commas and getting into a 2D array for you, but don't worry about that here. It's more about the sequence. At the end, it's always good practice. We need to close the file. In Python, if you're using the with method, then you don't need to close it. It will close it for you. Okay, so once we've done that, we've got this data, and let's return that data to the main program. So let's just return destinations. Okay, now again, and it's always good just following the AQA style, and we're going to end subroutine at the end. So subroutine get data, we give it a file name, we opened it, we store the contents, we close it, and we return whatever that is, our 2D array, back to the main program. That's our mini subroutine. Right, so what you need to do now is code it. Okay, good luck.